Everybody to another Agent Cheese video. Today we're going to be watching a game that I once played, which was pretty weird. So, the opening was also, the first two moves were kind of weird. But, first move, we're black in this position. But first move by the opponent was Queen Pawn, was D3. At this point I was like, yeah, what? I didn't actually know what to do. So here I just did King's Pawn. And then I realised sort of what the idea of this opening is. It's to wait for the white bishop to come up in last and do other stuff. Move your bishop to other places. Preferably knight first, and then knight has to come out. Oops, knight has to come there. So, knight to defend the pawn, and then bishop would come out to here and be guarded by the knight and attack your queen. But I just struck out in the middle. I was just feeling real aggressive that day and wanted to develop every one of my pieces quickly. Then they do this and I think, whoa, they actually played this opening wrong. So then I thought, well, what are they trying to do? And I think, well, you see, they're trying to defend this pawn, but it's already defended. Right now, the best piece to develop is knight out to here, and then I could just push the pawn. Like, I don't get it, but I end up taking. Yeah, then they take. Now I sort of understand some stuff. 2 pawns in the center versus 1. I think I've included this here in a heap of my videos, that controlling the center with 2 pawns is better than controlling the center with 1. Now, I hope that you guys know that, but this pawn here should be eventually eliminated, but I continue developing. They do knight, and I do other knight. I can develop a lot faster than they can, and they're white, so they're supposed to be better at developing. I can move bishop, and then I take with the bishop. They move up to there. Now I sort of got what they were doing at the time, but apparently it's a blunder. Their idea was to move this here forward, and I think that's what they ended up doing in this game. Oh no, I just take. Never mind. So now it's pinned, and I'm pretty sure I took that knight. Yep, I took the knight. They took with the queen. Oh, honestly, what else did they take with? I move queen up, they move bishop there, and then I castle long ways. I've got this little rook and queen thing going on. Rook and queen. And I think that they eventually work to attack the king at some point. I forgot. Yeah, then they move knight out. Now this is actually a very recent game that I have played. I move knight up to there. I want to attack the queen, but I also want to attack the fork. Best move is to go back there, and they do. Now, I am actually just trying to dominate the entire game here, with another good thing, 2 rooks. Now, this game here is starting to get, like, actually, logical. And I just moved back, which is a logical move, I think I said that wrong. You can play back to see what that was. Now, the idea here was to defend this pawn, but that's kind of just suicide because I take, queen takes, queen take. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at drawing arrows. But anyway, my rook is always just back here. I move my rook forward. Now I think that my idea was to move rook to there. Instead I moved back. I think that I misclicked in this point. But then rook goes out to there. I don't get how that's the best move. I understand that that's a good move, but I don't say that's the best. Now, here, I have a look about the surrounding areas. What are my strengths? Their king has only got one pawn over here. The things that are protecting it is those and is a pawn, a bishop, and a queen. And queens and bishops, they're pieces, as in they actually have got power. The pawn is basically the only thing left to protect it. In the gameplay, pawns don't count as pieces. So I do that. I actually forgot what I was doing there. I was obviously planning something. Yeah, once again, I've got absolutely no idea what I did. Like, I actually just ruined my one advantage. And now they are winning. So, you know back earlier when I said that this game's starting to get logical? In this game, when you think it gets logical, no. At least until the end game. Till then. Now, do you want me to give you a spoiler or not? If you want to, I'll give you a spoiler for those who want to hear it. But if you don't, then you can just block your ears. But in this game, it ends up to be a heap of pawns, and I think you know what that means. Promotion. Now you can unblock your ears now. So then I moved bishop to there. I did an inaccuracy here, and an inaccuracy here, and a blunder here. What am I doing? Rook e6 was best. e6. Moving that up. Sometimes computers confuse me, but I kind of get the logic behind it. But anyway, I just did 3 bad moves in a row. I take, and they take. And now it's down to, it's a rook, and also a bishop, and also this pawn. But the pawn is not really doing too much, and I have got 3 pawns versus this one. I think that I'll end up with black winning. I'm pretty sure if I understand she's legit. Anyway, I move up. But if you look on this other side, it's actually 3 against 5. Oops, 5. So, in that way, I'm losing on here. So I just get worried about that. And I do that for some reason. I was panicking at that time, and I think that I was in under time pressure. So I think I had about 2 more minutes left on my clock, but that ends up evening out, because here they think for a little while. Do they take? And that happens, because this knight here is very important. Now, also, this rook here, I still think, like, moving stuff up and that sort of thing. Now, I actually considered this move b5, but I didn't think about it at the time. I thought that was, like, a waste of a move. But I didn't also realize that it was attacking the knight as well. I, like, forgot about the knight until I moved my other knight, and then I realized my mistake. So, about 10 seconds after that, they moved, they took. And then for some reason, I did that. Now that looks very good, except that just is completely oblivious to the fact of knight to here. I think this is what actually happens in it. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Anyway, I take. It comes with a check, and I move forward, and then I take. They're up an entire bishop. How did I make any logical move? What the heck did I just do? Anyway, I clicked. Let's just go forward a little bit. I hope I don't go forward too much. No, wait. Let's just go back a bit. Okay. So, then here it's up to here. So, yeah, I'm done an entire piece of material. But let's count the pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My one advantage is the one pawn. Now, I'm going to hope that this pawn here can deal with these two pawns, which is going to be very unlikely, especially with that move. The king up, apparently the best move in this position. Now, I kind of want to cause some damage, but there's not that much I can do. So, for those of you who heard the spoiler, this is what I meant. A lot of pawns. Pawns cannot get past each other. And the king, this is getting a very slow game. And they could have just won an entire piece of material. Actually, no, they couldn't have because my king was up there. But anyway, they could have just, like, destroyed my things here. And it would be this pawn against this and this. Once again, who do you think would win? Pretty easy. But anyway, I ended up taking, they took, and I just pushed forward. Questionable move. Now, like I said, none of this game makes sense. Now let's just like get into like some of the actual interesting parts. Okay, so I broke through and I got the pawn. Now, you might be thinking, can't you just take this? Well, no, because the rook's behind that actually, and I don't get how that was a blunder. That was also a blunder because now we're up. Now we're up after I take it. And also we got some attack on the king. Now rook back to there, pawn up, and I just honestly try to promote. And this game here went somewhat like this eventually. Now they could have taken. Actually, that wouldn't have been a very good idea. Now, anyway, so now it can move back. What was I thinking? They can actually just take. Yeah, they do. Now I think that I move my pawn. Okay, never mind. Another entire blunder. Now I'm thinking, how can I possibly rectify my mistake? Well, a blunder by them, of course. Now I get a queen. It's mate in 7, so I somehow make this comeback, but I don't see the mate in 7. But basically, now it's mate in 6. Mate in 5 somehow. Oh, I think it's because the rook was getting in the way. Now it's mate in 4. I still don't realize this. You see, now I think I moved, it's mate in 3, but I still don't realize it. I think I moved that, yep, crap. Heaps of best moves. Oh my gosh, this is hurting my head. Now that back to there, and it comes with a check. Now I'm just going to skip a few moves. Okay, never mind. So basically here is mate in 1, because after rook there, take with checkmate. Now that was honestly a very interesting game, because let's just see, let's go back to the very start and let's see the scale here, the scale change. Okay, it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and then it goes down, and it's like, wow. So this is the journey that the scale took to get to the eventual this. Now, I was very confused in the end by because I thought there were many times in this game when I thought I was going to lose, but somehow I got lucky and didn't. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Consider dropping a like and also subscribing. You can always change your mind afterwards. Now, see you back in another video. Bye.